Hello, my name is Laraine and welcome to the second installment of Grants Guide's short video course on grant writing. Today we're going to be talking about what makes a good grant proposal. So I'm going to share with you a few of my favorite features of a good grant proposal, starting with the strength of the applying agency. Of course, as the name of our company suggests, the bulk of the services that we provide to our clients is grant writing. However, if you visit our website or you read our blog or you're subscribed to our newsletter or you read our Twitter feed, you'll see that most of our content isn't about grant writing specifically. Most of the content that we publish on the internet is about nonprofit management. In fact, when we're working with clients on a grant proposal, most of the advice that we're giving them is not about the proposal itself. The advice is more about building the capacity of the agency. For instance, fostering stronger partnerships, engaging the community more, implementing more effective administrative processes. These are all things that can lead to a project's success, including getting funding through grants. In later videos, we'll be talking about how you can actually use the grant writing process to strengthen your organization. My second favorite feature of a good grant proposal is the compatibility of the project with the targeted funder. You want to know with absolute certainty that the funding agency to which you are applying is supportive of your proposed project. Because being supportive doesn't just mean making a monetary donation. There are many reasons why a funder might reject your proposal. What you don't want to hear is that they're rejecting it because the project isn't a good fit for their agency. You should be able to know whether the project is a good fit before you even start writing the proposal. In later videos, we will be talking about identifying funding agencies and researching donors. My third favorite feature of a good grant proposal is one that outlines responsive services in exchange for specific resources. I want to see hard evidence that your services are both needed and wanted by the affected community. I want to see evidence that your services actually address the identified need. I want to see specific outcomes of your services. Justification and outcomes can often be some of the most challenging sections of a proposal. Current, complete, and relevant statistical data can be really challenging to find for certain services or places. We encounter this a lot with our clients in Alaska because a lot of the communities are too small to get conclusive statistical information. But that doesn't mean that the problem doesn't exist. Likewise, some service outcomes are impossible to quantify. In later videos, we'll be talking about writing your statement of need and conducting research to support your projects, and we'll also be talking about writing effective and realistic outcomes. My fourth and fifth favorite features of a good grant proposal are the technicalities. A good grant proposal is well written and well organized. Now, some people may have hard definitions for what good writing is or what good organization is, but in my opinion, the definitions for these terms are very subjective. I'll be giving you some advice about what works for me, but there are many different approaches that you can take. Just keep in mind that you don't have to become a perfect technical writer. You do have to have a perfect editing process. Good organization also relates to my sixth favorite feature of a good grant proposal, and that is follow the directions. You should carefully follow the funder's guidelines. By following the funder's guidelines, you can also better organize your proposal, and we'll be talking more about how you can interpret guidelines in future videos. My seventh and final favorite feature of a good grant proposal is that it allows the funder to make an informed investment decision. A good grant proposal leaves no ambiguity about what services will be offered in exchange for the resources requested and what the outcomes of those services will be. In my perfect world, a funder should be able to finish reading your proposal, add a dotted line, and sign, making it effectively a contract for services. Of course, not all grant proposals require that level of detail, and that's okay. But I still think it's helpful to keep in mind that that is what the purpose of the proposal is, and to try to get as much of that detail incorporated as you possibly can according to the funder's guidelines. So now it's your turn to tell me what I left out. What are some of your favorite features of a good grant proposal? Leave a comment below or visit this video on our website and leave a comment there. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.